morning students. Today we are going to see about the living world of plants. What are the main objectives, learning objectives in this lesson? Or to know there are many varieties of plants, to know all parts of the plants and their functions, to know different forms of leaves, to know the different types of habitats, and then to know life forms depend on each other. This is the main learning objectives in this lesson. Let us see the introduction. First, what is biology? Biology is a natural science concerned with the study of life and living organisms. What is biology? Biology is a natural science concerned with the study of life and living organisms, including their structure and functions. The living world comprises of plants and animals. Plants can prepare the food itself, grow in size and reproduce. Various parts of the plants are used as food, medicine, wood and shelter. Next, we'll go to the plant forms and functions. Our body is made up of many organs. Similarly, the plant body is also made up of several organs such as root, stem, leaves and flowers. Plants are of many forms and many colors, yet they are alike in some manner. That is, they all have stems and leaves above the ground, which we can see easily. Stem and leaves above the ground, which we can see easily, and roots below the ground. As shown in the picture, a flowering plant consists of two main parts. They are root system and shoot system. Root system and shoot system. Let us learn about this in detail. First, see this picture. This portion we called as the stem and leaves above the ground, which we can see easily. This portion is called as the shoot system, and roots below the ground. This is the root system. This is the two main system. Is the two main systems of a plant: shoot system and root system. This is the two main systems of a plant: shoot and root. Now let us see about root system. First, root. What is root? The underground part of the main axis of a plant is called root. It lies below the surface of the soil. Root has no nodes and internodes. It has a root cap at the tip. And then roots are positively geotrophic nature. Plant's root system is classified into two main parts. So root system is classified into two main parts. First one is taproot system and next one is fibrous root system. First, let us see about taproot system. Taproot system, see the picture of taproot system. This is the taproot system picture, and this is the primary of taproot, and this is the secondary taproot, and this is the tertiary root, and this is the rootlets. Primary taproot, secondary taproot, tertiary root and rootlets. And for taproot system, example is mango and neem. Okay, let us see about taproot system. It consists of a single root called taproot, which grow straight down into the ground. Smaller roots called lateral roots arise from the taproot. They are seen in dicotyledonous plants. Let us see about fibrous root system. This is the picture of fibrous root system. For fibrous root system, examples are grass, paddy, and maize. Okay, see about fibrous root system. It consists of a cluster of roots arising from the base of the stem. They are thin and uniform in size. They are thin, very thin root. This looks like a very thin root, like a fiber. This is a fibrous root system. Example, grass, maize, and paddy. Next we go to the functions of the root. What are the main functions of the root? It helps to fix the plant to the soil. First one is, it helps to fix the plant to the soil and absorb the water and minerals from the soil, and then store food in some plants like a carrot and beetroot. These are the main functions of the root. Thank you, students. Next class we can see about shoot system.